Welcome Star Wars Force Arena players to this brand new video. Now it's quite unusual for me to do a leader twice in the space of probably a week or so, but I felt the need to do a different and alternative Master Yoda deck. Reason being is that right now a lot of players are running around with the new cards, which is fine, but in most cases these cards just are not competitive right now. So for example, being these clone troopers are level 8, I'm level 12 as a character, and look at their attack powers, 58, and their health is 211. Forget about everything else right now because that doesn't really change in terms of leveling up. And when you compare to the cheaper rebel troopers, you see there's a big difference, big difference. And obviously, although they've got just 10 more health, but the damage attack power is 58 up against 70, and you're going to find this a lot if you're using cards that are lower. And again, the same for the Republic Commander. Although he's a really strong card, his attack speed is a lot slower compared to, say, the Grenadier or the Partisan, for example. So if you're looking at having somebody in your deck, I'll probably either ditch this guy until he's up to a good enough level and chuck in this one, because the attack power, the energy cost is the same, it deals damage faster, same range, etc, etc. And look at the health, 647, 361, huge difference in range and health there. Or you've obviously got the Grenadier, again, not a bad option. So in this particular deck, we're not looking at set bonus in this particular deck. We are looking just at using the cards on the screen. And unfortunately for us, we have got Master Windu, but I'm not going to use him. He's really expensive at 6 energy and right now, and because he's only level 1, he just, for me at the moment, although in some games he'll deal a ton of damage and take down turrets pretty easily, right now the way matchmaking has been at the moment, I don't know about you guys, but I am facing players who are much higher level than I am. And if they're not high level, they're maybe the same level, but their leaders cards and uniques are like level 3s and 4s, and it's horrific. So I felt that 6 energy is just not worth having him in the deck right now until he's at least level 2, ideally 3. I've leveled up Yoda now to level 2, but in the first game he's level 1. I managed to upgrade him to level 2. Your whole push will come from a tank. Again, I've just upgraded that recently. Level 7 is really strong to have that at. If you haven't got a tank in there, I'd look at using the Wookiee Warrior. They do get kited, so if you're looking for a turret killer, the Bantha would be your next stop. Obviously, they move a lot slower, so you need to give it some sort of support, like with a Grenadier perhaps. Just you need to plan it a bit more carefully, which is easy to do. So let's jump into our first match. We are against a high level player, although it's not the highest level I've played. Tier 12 was the highest. We are against Admiral Thrawn. Now Thrawn has got his special ability, which is really deadly if he's got an organic deck, and you need to be careful of that. So let's just see what we've got here. Let's show the decks. I'll deploy my Pathfinder, something slow moving at the back there, and he's got some level 13s. Oh wow, he's a really high level. Riot Troopers at level 13, level 14 Blazeman. So this guy, level 4 leader, so he's really strong, as you can see here. So I'll stun him with a grenade, get Yoda in there, deal as much damage as I can, throw down some rebel troopers to kill him, try and get a push. But what I'm going to do is get rid of his tank as quickly as possible. I am taking a lot of damage. Reason being, I wanted to get a push on before he managed to respawn and throw in troopers, but as you can see, it wasn't quick enough. I will pick up the health pack, thank you very much. So right now, I've done some damage to his turret, level 14, so he's 2 levels higher than us. And this has been the story of this game at the moment, and it really isn't good. Unfortunately, it's just the way things are, and you just have to either not play or just deal with it the way things are. So, done some damage on this turret, so we need to take things a little bit slower here. We're not going to go all out guns blazing because we just can't do that. We have to hit him a lot harder, a lot stronger, and just chip away at his turret. So I'm just waiting it out now with him to see what he does. Wait for my energies to recover, up to 10. He's dropped down his light tank, so I will deploy my tank at the back. Bit slower moving, so I'll just take some damage here from this light tank. Rebel troopers to the side, Pathfinder to the other side. That way it avoids the airstrike. He drops down some snipers, which I didn't really expect to see. So I use my airstrike to take them down. So Thrawn's in a little bit of trouble now. Want to get rid of his Pathfinders. Ideally, if I needed a Grenadier there, I didn't have one available to me, but I'll do some damage on Thrawn there, try and kill him off. He throws down some more Blazemen, and I will just jump around because I can't control myself for some bizarre reason. Kill this Blazeman. Rebel troopers in. I'll die here. Reason why I'm dying there is, one, it helped the tank lock onto the turret, and two, because I've got no health packs left, it is stupid just to run around on no health because you'll end up getting killed and end up losing the turret. So right now the game is in our hand. Dropped another tank. Now I got a bit carried away here, doing some damage, and as you can see I really get obliterated at the last minute and I can't escape. And I just want to deploy my airstrike to wipe everything out, but it doesn't actually go anywhere. It's still there. So I was so angry, and this gave him a turret basically. So this is what happens when you get carried away. So I now need to think, what am I going to do? I'll take the health pack so he can't have it. There goes the airstrike. Finally, thank you very much, Jingle Bells. In comes his airstrike, bizarrely away from the turret. I'll stun him. He drives down his Darkness grenade, not a problem. Get rid of the heavy gunners, and I'm going to go all guns blazing on this turret. 11 seconds to go. This is going to be an all or nothing attack now. Turret has locked onto me, which is perfectly fine. Rebel troops deploy the wrong side, but it isn't a concern because I did enough damage there with my Pathfinders, Grenader, and me to give us a 2-1 win. Pretty hard stuff that was. It was a really strong deck from Admiral Thrawn there. But it's a good game. GG. So we'll take the win. 2-1. Right now we've got some Dengar. And this is going to be an interesting game. So let's jump into the game and see what we got here. So we're pretty much evenly matched. But again, that means nothing right now in this game. And as you can see, he's already level 3. And I have upgraded my Yoda and tank here for this particular game. And he's carrying a level 3 unique. Which brings me to my point earlier about not bothering about MACE, because although he's really good, he is a very good unique to have, but he's pretty weak at the moment compared to other leaders. So I'm going to go hard guns in there, take down Dengar, and then make an attack on the turret. The turret's locked onto me, which is great. It gives my troops an opportunity now to really hit hard on that turret as Dengar finishes me off. But right now everything's under control. He drops down the sniper, his unique is killed. Grenader behind. Look at where I put my Grenader, right behind the troopers, and that allows him to deal as much damage as he possibly can. And look, he just killed everything. Blazeman, get rid of them quickly because they'll just chop your tank to pieces. You don't really want to waste 6 energy. Again, I'll just deal some more damage on here. Pathfinder's taking on Dengar. Dengar isn't really concerned. He's probably going to die now as well. I'll drop some troopers on the left side just to take care of his rocket trooper. Don't want to give him an opportunity to do damage. Late stun grenade because there was a delay for some reason. Steal his health pack, lock onto the central turret now. Going to go for the win, very quick win actually. Dengar just doesn't know what to do. We've been super aggressive from the start and just teaching him a lesson that bounty hunters do not always know best, as I do die to his unique. Bottom right hand side, he's got a light tank there, but really it isn't much to worry about. This game is over as we are dealing a ton of damage to his shield generator. GG, thank you very much, thanks for coming. Straightforward game. That was actually, I was quite surprised at how easy that particular game was, but I think Dengar was a bit late into the game, and I just went on the front foot straight away without giving him an opportunity to defend or attack. So into our final battle, it's Director Krennic. So Krennic's special ability, he regenerates more energy faster, and with a set bonus, he will regenerate even more energy, even faster, which is ridiculous. So he really is going to be a handful in this particular game. But we don't mind that. We'll just see how we get on and drop down my Talaz warriors at the very back because I had nothing else to deploy. He drops an airstrike. Notice the positioning of my rebel troopers just off to the side, and by doing that, it meant I didn't get a kill by the airstrike. Level 3 he is. So turret-wise, we're pretty even. Wow, we've got a light tank. We've got a TX-22. I couldn't believe what I saw when I saw his deck. But I'll just do as much damage as I can here on this right side and try and just hold off on the left with that tank. Slow moving, so should be able to respawn in time. He might get a hit off of my turret, but again, nothing to worry about too much. There you go, one hit there. But he's dropped down some of his Death Troopers. I throw in my special ability. In goes my airstrike to wipe everything clean. Not going to make. Oh, just about going to make it in time. Krennic does die. We should take his bottom right turret with a bit of luck with those Pathfinders as I pick up my additional health pack. Maybe not. Another light tank. Again, get it lock onto me. Drop down my tank. Deal some damage. Focus on Krennic. The tank's going to be shooting me, his tank. But frankly, it doesn't bother me. Key there is to kill Krennic quickly, kill the tank quickly, and then get my tank to do a counter. Now I'm going to counter push the top left, let the turret lock onto me. I will die, again, for the reasons I said earlier on. I've got no health packs. I'm low in health, so I might as well just die there. He drops down an 80 ST Walker. I was like, wow, really? This man's got it all. So in situations like this, you can either try and defend it, which is what I'm going to do here. It's level 6, so it's really strong. But I don't want to commit everything down this lane, because that turret is all but dead. So what I'm going to do now is do a carefully placed airstrike, wait for everything to bunch together, stun grenade on the Death Squad leader, because then he can't respawn anymore troopers, and he does die, as you see there, because a stun grenade deals damage. Not much, but enough to kill, like that, when they're low in health. So again, get the turret to lock onto me, throw down my army, do a ton of damage, but that airstrike will kill everything. Our bottom right turret will go to that light tank, but the game is in our hands. We've got 36 seconds to go. He deploys another TX-225. I'll drop my tank left just to help defend my turret. I don't really want to take any damage. I've done an airstrike, wasn't enough to take the turret down, so what I need to do now is just kill everything here quickly, but I haven't got enough health to run across and take the turret down, otherwise I'll make that rush. There we go, GG, with just 12 seconds to go. Everything is under control, even the beach, and that is going to be a good game for 2-1. I just can't believe he's got ATS Walker in that deck, but I think he's just relying there really on energy regeneration, so he can get out the big cards, and they can do a lot of damage if you let them run riot. So it's good just to make sure you got a counter push on a lane to give you guys an opportunity to push and win the game. GG to Director Krennic. There you go, that is it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I hope this deck helps, which is the idea of it. Yoda's super fun to play. I love playing Yoda. I'm trying to play Yoda on my main account, but my cards for clone bonuses are not up to scratch yet. And my Yoda's only level 2, I think he's at the moment too as well. And I'm facing off against level 4 or 5 leaders, and it's just a nightmare. So I'm just tearing down, as they say. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. There's a button down there somewhere. And I'll see you in the next Star Wars Force Arena video. May the Force be with you.